Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 48, we are starting our 360 career here. I bought everything. We have $9,000 left basically, but everything's level 3, so we're only able to get like really one upgrade. I didn't buy anything on the very first tier of anything, but everything on the second tier here, which is level 3, everything is maxed out there. So hopefully we could do decent, make some of these showcases, and at least have these better tracks for us to start this season. Kokomo will be pretty good for us. Grant Park might be okay. It might be a little bit of a struggle with a bigger track. Prairie View might be all right because we're pretty decent at small tracks. Eldora for the showcase is probably gonna be tough, because especially with it being a bigger field, that's gonna be pretty tough. But hopefully we can make some showcases to start out this season. We're definitely gonna be struggling some, but we got a 13 race season. These are all the tracks that are going to be coming up. The end of the season is going to suck with these two. That's going to be really rough, but hopefully we can generate enough money the beginning half of this year, able to upgrade our car some, because tires aren't super expensive by any means. Wings not super expensive. I'm hoping to get like both of those upgraded fully this season, maybe even the suspension if we can get that much. But other than that, I don't think we'll be able to really get this stuff down here unless we really just focus straight on the engine and stuff. But that will be like the end of the year. You might be able to get that much money by the end of this. So it's going to be a lot of money moving forward. Definitely going to struggle at the beginning of this season, or this whole season really. And hopefully next season we could win the championship, but I don't have much hope for that. I'm just hoping we can make some showcases, like I was saying, get some sponsors here for our first showcase. I just hope we can make the top 30 for the Bicknell, so we can get like 9K per race. That'd be really nice. I'm not that worried about the initial payout. As long as we can get that payout per race, that'll be a lot more helpful. So this beginning of the year is going to be rough with not a sponsor, but these are a lot of money to win if you can actually get up there and win. So hopefully we can do decent, and let's get on to Kokomo here. All right, got the practice goal since everything's like just top 34, but we don't have a very fast car, so we're not too much faster than it really right now. But I was able to run consistently in the 8s for the most part. I'm going to try the first lap up top, and then second lap I'll run the bottom. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can qualify with a little bit better of a lap. Just make it a little bit easier to make the showcase if possible. Probably going to have to go through some B mains and stuff like that to start out this year. Hitting those cones probably is not going to help anything. And almost hit the wall there. Alright, we got our basically the same time we got in practice, just about. So that didn't make a big difference at all. I think I might change the setup to 12%, honestly. 24th, that would be just barely in the showcase right now, which is encouraging at least a little bit. I will recognize some of these names from them running in the regional series, like Travis right there. Mikey Thompson's in here. Interesting. He's from like Street Stocks and stuff. Tyler Hudson, that's cool seeing him. Mike Kaiser, he was in some of the regional races, and I don't recognize a whole lot of them. I thought I recognized more of them, but we'll figure out some of the names and paint schemes while we go out through the season and stuff. But we're starting here 6th in heat number 4. If we can gain one spot, we'll go straight on to the feature. So I'm hoping I could be what is this guy? Definitely got to watch out with the wheel-to-wheel contact. But Ross was right in front of us to start with. Ross Weiss, I'm assuming his name is. I'm gonna say Weiss. That's the easiest thing. Just the way it's spelt and stuff, it makes the most sense to me. But I could be saying it completely wrong. I'm terrible with names. Somehow we got up to 4th off like the first corner, and it's worked. So I will take that. Right now we will be starting 16th in the feature, which is awesome. And we should be able to gain some spots out of that. But I imagine some of the wrecks in the 360s will be a little bit more spectacular with the speed of these cars being faster. So we'll have to watch out for the wheel-to-wheel contact, because it was already pretty bad for me in the 305s. So I really need to watch out. I don't have nearly as good of a handle on these, which I didn't have a good handle in the first place in the 305s. Slammed the wall off of turn 4, but we come on 4th. I'll take that. That's a pretty good first heat race, honestly. Very happy about that. And I went with just like a black, white, and have that orange stripe on the paint scheme with a little bit of red. Nothing crazy looking or anything, but something different at least. We don't have any sponsors. I just put iRacing on the top of the wing up there. But hopefully Eldora, we can get that at Bicknell to get some money. Oh, these guys had a terrible start. I was expecting for them to actually go. I was going to try to drop low like we did in the heat race, but we were so far back in the pack that was not going to happen. Already got up to a 15th. If we can finish like top 15, if we can get close to a top 10, that'd be crazy if we don't flip. I got like into health on the straightaway. Our damage is already at 90, so that's not great. Our parts aren't like super good, so durability is not amazing on them. So getting some damage like that is definitely going to make us repair things quicker. And the repairs are probably going to be pretty pricey compared to what the 305s were. But we're also getting a lot more per race regardless, so let's see if we can get this top side rolling some. As long as I don't slide out into the wall. Might be alright. I feel like 1 and 2 is a lot better for me up top than it is in 3 and 4. See if I can make that line work for me right now. If I can stay out the wall. Because 3 and 4 is a little weird up here. Kind of just slides a whole lot. Oh, turned in late. Ow. We have a little bit of a gap behind us. What's our damage control now? 79%. That's not great. We got 8 laps to go. This was a pretty short feature, though. I don't know why the first race of the season it was on 15 laps. Like, that was 50% that we normally do, so. Don't know why the first race of the season was 15 laps. Usually this race is 20, so. I know the upcoming ones are 20, and then Eldora, it says 30, but we're definitely going to drop that to, like, 40%. We're at a 10.6 there. Okay, track's definitely picking up some for me. At least. Try not to slide up into those guys. How do you say his last name? Leave it? I'm going to say leave it. That's the easiest thing for me to say. Oh, I have the leader on my ass. Holy crap, he is flying. Alright, I'll run high for him. I didn't realize the leader was right on me. Oh, and there goes somebody. We're not going to be a lap down. Let's go. We're in 14th. We're the last one, not a lap down. We can't go any further back. That's awesome. That's literally perfect. That's really lucky for us too. I was literally going high to let the lead lap car by the leader because we were pretty damn slow there. Okay, I was not expecting them to get that good of a run. At least I can't lose any spots. I can't go any further back than 14th right now. All I can do is gain spots, if anything, but I don't think that's happening with how many we lost right there. We're at 66%. With 1 lap to go, let's just try not to destroy the car. We're at 60. We don't need a caution. I'm happy finishing 14th. The top 15 is a solid first race for us. I'm very happy about that. And somebody goes flipping at the start-finish line. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious. That guy went flipping. I don't even know who that was, but somebody went flipping right there at the end. Who won this thing? Blake up front, Wayne Johnson, Andy Gregg, Justin Cox. There's another Cox that's fast. Let's go. I'm happy about that. Once we get faster, we'll be saying his name a lot. That'll be funny. Trey Starks, Ryan Timms. Just trying to memorize some of these guys' names with numbers, but we won't really recognize them until we see them a lot. I know Leave It was that number 35. Jesse Dacus, he looks like he's in Ricky Cox's old car from like the street stocks and stuff, so I'll probably memorize that one decently, but I'll probably think he's Ricky Cox, honestly. So other than that, I don't recognize a whole lot of names. So Mikey Thompson back there and Travis Sullenberger. Nim Cross, that's pretty cool. He's like one of the guys on iRacing that deals with like protests and stuff like that, I believe, so that's pretty cool seeing him here. He's barely making the A-main, it looks like. So Tyler Hudson was behind us as well. We had a pretty decent race though. Went from, what did we go, 16th to 14th. We qualified 24th, so had a pretty good first race here. Let's see what kind of money we get. We're finishing 14th in the 360 series. What are we getting out of it? Because it was, I think like 24,000 to win, something like that. 12,500. Honestly, a lot better than like winning one of the 305 races, so that's absolutely crazy. Only if we have a sponsor, that would be nice. We could probably get like 20k a race, no problem then. So pretty good start of the year. We're just gonna have to build up money and work on upgrading parts later in the year. All right, everything's not too worn out. Don't have to repair anything. We got $22,000. That's nice. Over 160,000 fans. That's awesome. On to the next one. Grant Park. Oh wait, yeah, this is a little bit bigger of a track. I was thinking it was something else for something off the top of my head, but sitting 14th in points, honestly, is not bad for the first race of the year. It's less than 30 points away from first, so somehow, miraculously, we could start getting up there and winning races and stuff. might be good, but honestly, it's not going to happen. And then especially when the showcase comes around, there's going to be national guys coming in and racing us. So that's going to be quite interesting on that for their speed and everything. But we got 20 laps here at Grant Park, 21,600. How much was it for Kokomo? 24.3. Okay, so 21.6 for Grant Park here. Hopefully we can do decent. I think we might struggle a little bit. I might have to do a little bit of the gear ratio changing for us to be fast. So I'll test it out in practice and see how we do in the qualifying here. All right, honestly, this 25% not too bad. We were like 7/10 faster than the practice lap. We'll hit this qualifying goal, no problem. I just have to get the car turned in early enough to get to the bottom, because that's the hardest thing. Because if I turn in a little late, then I'm just going to slide all the way up through the corner, and I'm a couple tenths slower. But if I can get down to the bottom, get my wheels just below that white line, it really sticks down there pretty well for us. That time I went a little too early. That's going to slide out really bad off of 4. That's going to hurt my second lap too. A 190 is not bad though. I'm okay with that. At least we're in the ones. But honestly, we might be able to do slightly better on this lap. Didn't slide out completely there and got a 104. Okay. 26, a little bit more improvement we can get out of that. So I think we might be able to make the feature straight ahead if we have a good heat race here. We're starting 7th. We got to make two positions up, so that's going to be tough to do, but we're going to see if we can. Just got to send it into turn 1 mainly. We got Dacus in front of us, which looks like Ricky Cox to me. Tucker here in 6th, the orange car. What number is he? Oh, he has the tiny like 0 or 6, something like that. If these guys start running the top side, we might be able to get by them. But right now, we're just sitting in 7th, which isn't great. We need to at least get to 6th so we could start 2nd in the B main. Dacus goes high. Gonna be able to cut him off on the exit. Stop his momentum. Try to send it in front of Tucker here. Just slid all the way out and got the wall. That doesn't help. Try to cut back down on them. If I go down here, it's not bad. It's just I need to not slide out too hard. All right, got 1 lap left. See if we can try to get in front of Tucker or at least hold Dacus off. I think we can. Or at least we can at least hold Dacus off. He runs super high. Just got to pull up on the exit and we'll get 2nd there. Okay. Well, we'll get 6th, but I mean 2nd for the B main because we did not make it straight to the A main. That's okay, though. It happens. Hopefully, we could win this B main starting in 2nd. And go on from there, starting like 19th or 20th. I think 20th in the A main. Got the 66 here. Who's the 66? Is that Nim? Is it? No, that's Solenberg. Okay. Is Nim in this? He might be because he barely he finished last in the race last week, but that could also been from the wreck. Honestly, he might have been the one in the wreck. Who knows? Him or Hudson, because I know they both finished behind me. But I knew this week was going to be a little bit more of a struggle with a bigger track. Usually early on in the seasons, when we don't have the car too built up, we're not that great on these big tracks. Got to kind of cheat the system a little bit by cutting off their momentum really bad. And sometimes using the gear ratio, but I'm okay with not using the gear ratio here. It wasn't too bad off. Like, if I wasn't, like, half a second or more faster than the time for 34th, then I would have considered doing it. But we got up to, like, 7/10 faster than it, so I'm not that worried. I figured we'd make the showcase, but I like the struggle. The struggle is part of the fun. We had a lot of it in the beginning of the career mode, which was nice. I like games like this where you have to build up the car and everything. But we're back to struggling. Not nearly as bad as we did in the beginning of the career mode because we had some money to build up the car some. At least we're struggling to make the showcases, I should say, because I don't know if we're going to make Eldora's showcase. I'm definitely going to try to do some gear ratio changing there so we can be faster. So we can try to make the showcase because I think only 23 make the showcase at Eldora. But that is like a 40 grand race to win. So if we could just get in the showcase, we'll probably get over 10,000 finishing like last. So that's like the hope. To just get as much money as we can in this episode. And they're flipping out right there. We're gonna have like a 2-lap shootout here at the end. Oh, Tyler Shell's in here. That's cool. I know him from iRacing. I talked to him a lot actually, so that's pretty cool. They're doing like the Pro Series on iRacing right now. I wish he was faster though, because I want to race him in the features. That's really cool. I knew he was in the game, but didn't realize that he was in the 360s and running these right now. That's pretty cool. I just wish he was in the feature races, because I actually know him. We got 1 lap left here. Hopefully we can hold these guys off. We seem pretty quick compared to them. And hopefully in the A main, some of the guys start running the high side and we can get like a top 15-ish again. If I can average about a top 15, I'd be really happy with that. Because for the goals on your sponsor, that's a really good one to pick for us then. It would be a good like benchmark for us, I would say, is top 15. Qualifying is going to be a struggle. Oh god, I got into that wall immediately down there. That didn't help anything. We already have 94% on the car. Oh, I'm right rearing somebody. I know a bunch of the guys in the 360s are from the iRacing Pro Series, which is really cool. And then like Hudson, I think he works on iRacing, and then Nimcross also does. So that's really cool to see their names in the game. But we're already up to 19th. We gained a spot. I probably would have gained more if I didn't smack the inside wall off the start. That didn't help anything. Yeah, we got Nim right here. I actually raced with him, I want to say it was like a week or 2 ago on iRacing. And I think it was in an Xfinity race. I could be wrong, but I think it was. Because I think it was an Xfinity race. I want to say at Michigan, potentially. And that would be on the channel like a week or 2 ago. It was either last week or the week before. 100% it was. But I actually beat him by a spot, which was really cool. First time I've raced him on iRacing. I've seen his name around and stuff. Like people making clips with him actually banning people mid-race it, or like muting them for just saying a bunch of stuff. And like he deals with that a lot. Like people who send in protests and all that for wrecks, like intentional wrecking and all that. And I do not want to intentionally wreck Nim, because I might get banned. That'd be hilarious. But we are actually struggling here to get around these guys. They're running the top. I'm kind of sliding up maybe too much is my guess. See if I can hook the bottom a little bit better and get the exit not as much. It was a little bit better, I think. What kind of time have we ran? We ran at 0.67, so nothing spectacular. Oh, don't wreck them. Oh god, I'm in the wall. That was a really hard hit. That might be a caution, honestly. No, it's not? Okay, 81. Okay, now it's a caution. Hudson's actually behind us, and so is Kendall Tucker. I know he's in the Pro Series. I recognize a lot of these names from the Pro Series. Jesse Dacus might be there as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. I know like half the names in the Pro Series. I don't know all of them though. But yeah, I think that caution came out because I got in the wall slow as all hell. But we're up to 18th now. We can only lose a couple spots out of it because from 21st back, I think, was a lap down. And Nim's number is 07. I wonder if that's for iRacing when it started. I honestly wonder, because that's actually, that sounds about right around that time, 07, 08. So I wonder if that's why he has his number of 07. I actually want to Google that and look it up. I'll do that right after this race, actually. I'm going to look it up so I can let you know when it actually started. Because I think it started in like 07, 08, I want to say. Because NR 2003 was out before that, which I never played. Because I got into iRacing and stuff in 2014, I think it was. Or 2015. It was 2015. Because I'm going on to 8 years, I think, of being on iRacing. Because it actually keeps track. Oh my god, somebody's going flipping. Who was that? Fletcher? I think that was Fletcher that went flipping head over heels. But, because iRacing, I cannot speak, keeps track of when you started, and they'll give you like another year added on to your account and stuff, and they have it displayed over your name and stuff on the website, which is really cool. So I'm pretty sure I'm going on to 8 years in March. But hopefully we can hold on to this top 15. We got to the top 15 because of that wreck. Fletcher's probably going to be falling super far back from that damage. I have some damage. We're at 81%, which isn't great. Leave It's in front of us. Could be Levitt. But Leave It sounds better to me. Just because, like, you can just leave it alone. Or I can leave him in the dust. Oh, we got 15. I didn't realize that was last lap. Let's go. We're averaging 14th, 15th, 14.5 points there. That's not too bad at all. Nim got 18th. Hudson got 22nd. Fletcher fell back to the last on the lead lap, which makes sense. And who ended up winning it? Kyle Gara? I don't know, won it. I don't know if that's a full-time driver or if last week it was a full-time driver. Like, I don't know who won last week compared to this week. I need to go look at that because we're sitting 11th in points now. So definitely people last week that ran that didn't run this week. Who has 150 points with the win? Kyle does, so he's not a full-time driver. Blake Hahn, he's not a full-time driver. So both guys that have won so far are not full-time guys. We're 11th in points. Honestly, not that bad. We're only 30 points behind the top guys. That's actually pretty good. For only 2 races, not too bad at all. So who are the full-time guys? We got Slater, which that's an awesome name. Travis, Michael, Dylan, Youngquist. Okay, so from basically 4th on back is going to be full-time guys. Maybe not Tony and 6, but other guys back there are going to be full-time guys. Okay, that's good to know. Still get 11 grand for getting 15th at this track. That's awesome. Getting some money, even though we don't have a sponsor, which is really nice. But once we start getting some money, upgrading parts, we're going to get a lot of money towards the end of the season, except for maybe the last 2 races where we're going to suck at. But I'm hoping we could build the car decent enough and start getting like 20-30 grand a race. That'd be amazing. Dang, if we would have made $3 less, that would be such a satisfied number of all 3s, but we're $3 over, unfortunately. That's just really close to being amazing, but I'm really happy with where we are in points. Prairie View might be a decent track for us. I don't think we're going to be great, but we might have a chance of getting like a top 10 at best because it's such a tiny track, and I feel like we might be able to bully our way up to the front. Not really getting into people, but like cutting off their momentum and everything. Might be able to do that some, but we got 20 laps here. This is going to go by super quick. Prairie View always does, so hopefully we don't end up in a wreck and we can actually get a good finish out of this one. All right, got the practice goal by nearly 8/10, and the goal positions is 42, so I guess it's a bigger field than normal, so that's gonna be interesting. And also I did look up when iRacing started. It started in August of 2008, so I don't know what the 07 number for Nim is. Maybe he started working with him in 07 with it, I don't know, but that's an interesting thing. I thought it might have been 07 though, but we smacked the wall there. That doesn't help. We're gonna hit the wall there too. Jesus, I was like looking at the car. Okay, let's not do that. Let's have a good second lap though, where we actually get into like the mid 7s. Just have to have a nice consistent flow. That was a 741. I'll take that. 21st, better than we've qualified at other tracks, so that's what I'm saying. We have a decent shot at this place to do pretty well. How many drivers are here? Because our goal is 42. Is there 50? 50 cars here instead of 40. Okay. So what is it going to be? Top 4 from the heats make it, I'm assuming? Yeah, top 4 make it. We're starting 5th. So we got to gain a spot here. We got Dacus up in front of us in that green car. Don't know who's in 4th. Nick Barger and Ross Weiss. That's just such a funny name. I'm calling him Weiss. I don't care. But we got the 4th. That's good. I didn't even pay attention to what heat we're in. We qualified 21st. We started 5th. What are we? Are we in the first heat, I think? I think we're in heat number 1. We are absolutely flying right now. These cars are so fast around this track. Jeez. Like, this 20 laps are gonna fly by. If anybody gets in a wreck, they're gonna be so slow. It's gonna be crazy. But we make it straight onto the showcase. That's awesome. I don't know if this race was like more to win or anything, because I don't know why there's 50 cars here. We're starting 16th. That's pretty good. Starting 16th, we were heat number 1. 16th will be pretty decent for us. Hopefully I can drop down on the low side as 22 immediately. No, I can't. Leave it right in front of us. And also we got a Carter inside. I don't like the outside as much. I do like the inside a lot more. Oh, I got into Hudson there. I just recognized the number because he always runs that number on iRacing. The 01 as a his like own number and stuff, like for a custom number on a scheme. He's always been the 01. I wonder if that's their like employee number with iRacing. Oh my goodness, somebody's flipping. I want spots. Give me spots. I didn't get any out of that. We're back to 17, so we lost a spot, but honestly, the bottom side will be pretty good for us, and a lot of people got damaged there. So there might be some slow cars here on this restart and going forward, so we're gonna have to watch out for them. But there may be more wrecks up ahead, just because this track's so tiny. I'm trying to stay out of these guys. Poister? I don't know. He's a little slow. We're up to 13th. Let's go. Let's try to go get this top 10. This is what I was hoping for. These small tracks, we can kind of block off people's momentum and stuff and get up in front of some people. 13th is awesome. It'd be our best finish so far. But let's get up to 12th. Make it even better. These cars are just so fast around this track. It's crazy. Let's get up to 11th. Leave it behind us. These can't cross us over there. Let's go get this top 10. Come on. These guys are racing really hard. This guy actually won our heat race chase. The 24 car. Hey, I'm the 24 car. There's only room for 124 around here. I'm going to dump his ass. No, I won't do that because my car is already a little bit damaged anyways. I have 84 on the car. I want that top 10 though. But I'm shocked that this guy fell back so far. Maybe he was just on the outside for both restarts or something. Actually, no, he won heat number 1. Oh, we got into him. And he started losing it. I think there's a caution. Yep, there's a caution. And we're in 10th. I don't want to be on the outside. But what happened to him? He started in first for sure because he won our heat. So that means he qualified on pole. And he definitely won the qualifying dash for that reason. But we got Ross Weiss on the inside of us. Can I drop down? No. Oh, God. I got sent by Leave It. He's like, nope, I'm leaving it. Okay, I'm just getting into everybody at this point. That was a terrible start. All right, starting on the outside's not fun here. And we only got 4 laps left. Let's try to get some of our spots back. And I'm getting... Okay. We're up in the air. Not a great race. Not a great race for us. We're 19th now. That's unfortunate. Not the way I wanted to go here. We were in the top 10 spot, damn it. I really screwed up that restart. The wheel-to-wheel contact's so tough in these cars. How much damage do we have? Oh my, we have a lot of damage there. I'm not even going to try to read it off because this track's too tiny. But you guys can read it, what was going on there with the car. It's definitely driving a little weird. It's a little tight. Not wanting to turn as well. Let's get that cut down. No, that didn't work. I didn't know it was a 2-lap shootout. But we got 17th. I'll take it. A little disappointing because we could have had a top 10 there, I think. And just lost too many spots there. Dylan got the win. Mikey Thompson got second. Good for him. He might actually be really high up there in points. I don't know if Dylan, who won this race, is a national driver. I think he is. I don't recognize the name, but I could be wrong. We are 12th in points now. It's not awful. Slater fell all the way to 11th. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if he's not full-time. I'm wondering if Dylan and Slater are not full-time guys. Wait. They're definitely full-time guys because they have 3 races in them now. So I don't know. Maybe they just really sucked on one of the races because where did Slater finish in this one? Is he here? Did Slater... Oh, Slater finished 26th, so he just didn't even make the A main is the thing. Okay, maybe that happened to Dylan then as well in the first race or something because that's weird. But he got the win. He's the first regional driver that runs every week right now that I see that won. We got almost 12,600. That's nice, but definitely gonna have to repair some stuff after that race. That was a mess. All right, just about have to repair everything. Let's see how expensive this is because that's gonna hurt some depending on how expensive this stuff is because we're at almost 46,000. So remember that. That was only 296. That's not bad. 406, getting worse. 555, okay, still not too bad, and still under 700, so honestly not too bad. How much is the engine? The engine's still only 1100 right now, but it's not worn out enough to really need to be repaired, but we have Eldora here as the showcase, 40,500 to win it. I just hope we can make the showcase mainly, so we can get the sponsor Bic now. We only need a top 30, so we only need to finish top 7 in the B main. But I'm hoping we can make the showcase, get as much money as we can, and get that as our sponsor, and we can start getting good race payouts. But I'm going to drop this down to 40%, and it'll probably be a 25 lap race here, but still going to be plenty, because I don't even know if we're going to make the showcase anyways. So either way, it'll still be like a 10 lap or something, 12 lap, maybe B main, something like that. So let's get on to Eldora. All right, got our practice goal by a good bit, almost a full second there. And our qualifying goal, it's only 51, so that's our practice time as well. Don't know where we're going to quite qualify at. I put the gear ratio at 5 just to try to get a little bit more out of it. And it's pretty stable overall, like the whole setup is and everything. So I just need to keep it right along the bottom the best we can without getting too sideways. Try to get a good run into this lap. And just try to keep the car pretty straight here. Try to not hit that inside wall. That was a really good turn 1. Let's do it again in 3 and 4. Just have to not turn it too much this at a time. Pretty good lap. It was like half of a tenth off of what my time was in practice. Let's see if we can get a little bit cleaner of a 3 and 4. That was actually pretty good. What was it? 6:05. Literally almost matched my time. But 31st, the yikes. I know it's a 60 car field, but that's rough. Being that far back. Bergeron's in here. He's an iRacing guy. Who else is here? Probably some national guys that are going to be up front. Oh, yeah. Definitely some national guys up front that we've already seen. But I think Justin Cox is one of those national guys too, which I'm kind of sad about. We won't be able to race him much this year or going forward, but we need to try to get to that top 23 to make that showcase. Definitely can gain a spot or 2 here out of the heat race, I'm hoping. Because we're starting back in 6th. Top 3 makes the feature immediately. We need to drop down low as quick as we can, not let the cars get under us, because they will absolutely send it in turn 1 with no regard of your life. If they can run the high side, that'd be very helpful for me. One runs middle, one runs really high. I'm going to be able to get up the 5th there. That's great. Jesse had a great run off of turn 2. Don't hit that inside wall. I was very close to. 3 and 4 is where it seems like I'm catching him there. And it's a 24 lap showcase race. I know when I first started the career, I went from like the D main or something all the way up to the B main and didn't make it. So I'm hoping we could just go straight to the B main here. Make it. Oh God, I got the Jesse there. I'm just going to send it through this corner straight. Try to stop him. Oh, dang it. I thought that was going to slow him down enough, but we got 5th. I think that'll put us in the B main. Is it? Yeah, B main starting 7th. Okay, so we just have to get top 5 in the B main. We could do that. I got into Jesse a little hard there. I thought I was going to be able to slide up in front of him, but he had a little bit more momentum on me than I was expecting. But being in 7th is not too bad here. Oh, God. I'm freaking hitting people already off the start. Starting 7th. That's not amazing, but didn't have the best start either. Hopefully we can get in front of at least 2 guys just to make it. That's all we need. We got to leave it up there. Got Kaiser. I don't know how to say his name. I'm saying Kaiser. Have I been saying Kaiser? I might have been. Oh my God, this is some tight racing. I had to let off a little bit to not run him over. Jeez. All right, we're already to the top 5. Jesse's falling back, running that middle line. He started on pole for this too. He may not make the A main. Top 3, let's go. Oh, caution. Okay. At least we're in 3rd. I'm happy we're in 3rd. Starting on the bottom, that'll be good for us. Better than being on the outside. Actually, being on the outside is not bad here because I could drop down low, but I'm just happy being on the bottom already. Don't have to worry about it. I was just thinking of Prairie View, how bad that was on the outside, but this track's a little bit different. Bigger tracks are different with how the inside lane reacts and stuff. Usually the guy under me gets a good jump, not the guys behind. We just got to hold the bottom here. We still got half this B main left. See if we can get in front of Mike here. Don't get the wall. I don't know who's behind me. Dylan? Poistier? I don't know. I'm saying Postier, just for fun. That's the way I'm saying his name from now on. So Postier is behind me. just taking his name super seriously the way it's spelled. Post-ear. Trying to catch Kaiser there. We got 3 to go. We're already in the A main. I just have to not wheel to wheel hit him, and we're good to go. Up to second. Let's see if we can hold that. Don't want any cautions right now. I do not need any more restarts. Postier is flying. They're wrecking. I was gonna say he's flying right now, and Kaiser and Postier is out right now with that one. That was a bad wreck. We might have a shot at winning this B main now, but I really need to just not get any wheel-to-wheel contact to fall back. It's gonna be a green-white checkered. Who is this? This is Dylan. So Dylan got a win, but is also kind of struggling as well. So he's one of those guys that can be fast, but also could be bad at some points in the season. We got 1 lap left here. I'm guessing his last name is Opdahl? I don't know. Opdahl? I don't know. I'm calling him Dylan. But there's multiple Dylans, like Postier. But Postier is fun to say. And easy to say, too. But we're going to make it to the A main. I'm super happy about that. I'm pumped for that because we're going to get a lot of money from this A main. Just starting 20th here. Hopefully we can get a top 15 somehow out of this as well. We've been close to a top 15 every race. I think we got 14th, 15th, 17th has been our 3 races so far. And if we can get another top 15, honestly, that'd be pretty good for us in the points also, because there's a bunch of guys that are local drivers here in the regional series and didn't make this A main. A bunch of national guys are here trying to get this money, which they probably will. I think this is Mikey Thompson. Yeah, this is Mikey Thompson, who's been really good this season so far. He finished 2nd last week, but also Dylan, that's right in front of him, won last week at Prairie View. And we're like running right with them, so that makes me feel good. At least we're gonna get some decent points compared to the regional guys, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. These showcase races are huge on points. Wish there was 3 of them in the season, but for some reason the 305s and 360s, like with the 12-13 race schedules, they've just screwed up and only have 2 showcases. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm just hoping we can keep the car clean. So far, we've kept it clean off the start. Corbin here. Getting by him for 17th. Youngquist is right in front of us now. Dylan is absolutely flying up there, though, in the 2 car. He is just moving on up. We're kind of just following him on through, but Youngquist gets in front of him there, and Dylan goes to the top side, so we might get in front of Dylan here. Oh, not going to be able to slide him in front of him. I thought I was going to have the room, but he started having a really good run off turn 4. But it seems like 3 and 4 is where I could clear him for sure. We're going to have Jackson here. Able to break his momentum there. I mean, that's not Jackson, that's Jacobson. I'm stupid. I just saw the J and then Son at the end, so I thought it was Jackson. But Jacobson here for 15th place, and we're starting to catch him while he's running the middle, the top. Hopefully we can clear him here off turn 4, just like we did with Dylan. He's a little bit further out still, and we get that wall, so that's not going to help us. They're actually going to fall back some. We got Postier, who is catching us now. We got Dylan's back-to-back for 17th, 18th behind me. But I'm super happy with just making the showcase. We're doing great right now. We're doing phenomenal. And after this race, we honestly might have enough money to like upgrade our tires fully, but I'm going to leave it up to what you guys think I should do in this season. But actually, I'm doing the next episode before you guys are seeing this probably. Actually, maybe I'm not. Because I usually do the next episode like Monday afternoon for Wednesday that you guys see. So I could see like the first couple hours feedback before I do this, the next episode. So let me know, should I save up my money, try to get an engine, or should I just like upgrade how I have been and just go down the line, like upgrade my tires and stuff because they're cheap and they actually do help? Or should I just save up a ton of money to like the end of the season, get a new engine, and next season we'll upgrade most of the rest of the parts because they're a lot cheaper? Let me know what you guys think, because an engine would help a lot, but I can get multiple parts for the price of the engine. I can probably get 3 different parts fully upgraded for the price of the engine, I think. So, it all depends on what you guys think. I can see like the first few hours of feedback on that. We still got 8 laps to go here. Posterior is freaking on my ass. Jacobson has flown away from us while I've just been talking. We've been running the bottom just fine. He just started running the bottom and has pulled away. But we're going to get a good amount of money here. We're easily going to get 20K. There's no way we don't. Like, it's a $40,500 like prize pool for first place. Getting 15th, 16th right now out of 23 was not going to be that bad at all. We should easily get like 20K from this race, and then we'll have our sponsor after this one as well of Bicknell, because we got the top 30 in the showcase, which is awesome. It's not going to be much of a initial payout. It's only like 1,800 or so, but it'll be nearly 9,000 per race for the rest of the season until the showcase. And then hopefully we can get a pretty decent showcase at Williams Grove. That's going to be tough, but hopefully we can get a decent showcase at Williams Grove and get a good sponsor there for next season. And I got the leader on my ass. I'm just going to go high for him so they can go on by. Please. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. I went a lap down and got flipped into. What the hell was that? That's some bullshit. That's some complete bullshit. I ran high for the leaders. Didn't know they were going to be 3 wide, to be fair with me. But they got together and flipped up into me. What was that? All I can do is lose spots now. That's some BS. I'm pissed. I got lucky earlier at Kokomo with us being the first or the last one on the lead lap. Now we're the first one a lap down, so we got screwed out of this one. And Postier has been fast as hell. He's been on my ass the entire time. We got 2 laps left here. I just need to beat Postier, who ran high there. But I need to not let anybody else by. Oh, and another one's flipping. We would be up in freaking 9th or 10th right now? Come on. That's so frustrating. And 16th is on the outside every time. Oh, what a turn of events. We could have been like top 10 right now from that wreck. That's some bullshit. I'm mad about this. Not really, but it's just unfortunate turn of events for us. Very unfortunate. The leaders wrecked into us and everything. People are trying to get everything they can out of it. We easily could be top 15. Posterior, you need to sit your ass down because you are coming at me too fast. Pause. But, oh God, he's getting the inside. No, thank you. 1 lap to go. We just have to hold off Posterior. Oh, that was last lap. I forgot I was lap down. Thank God. Oh my goodness. We got 16th. I'm happy about that. That's all we could get out of that. Kyle ended up finishing. I needed to go see that. That was freaking nuts. Where was that at? Because literally it was just before these last couple of runs. Because that was a restart. And then right about here is where we got flipped up into. Leaders coming on by. Like, I'm just minding my own business here. Minding my business. Oh, leader's coming at me. That's fine. I'm gonna run high. He ran middle. They got below him and then flip up into me. What the hell is that? That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. But I guess that's one way to win $40,000 there for the 52. Absolutely nuts. Oh my goodness. But let's see how much money we end up getting out of this one. All right, getting 16th. And a $40,000 to win race. What do we get out of it? And also, what are our points? We're 8th in points. Let's go. That's amazing. We're only, what, 48 points behind the top? That's honestly not that bad. Like, if we had a little bit more of an upgraded car, we honestly have a shot at winning this season. But I think that'd be a real shot in the dark because we're not really fighting for even a top 10 spot for the most part. If we didn't get lapped there, we would have been in the top 10, I think, for sure. And we would have been doing a lot better in points. But still, 8th in points is amazing right now. But what do we get out of the money? 21,000, almost 22. That's kind of what I was expecting, around 20K. So a little bit more than I expected. Very happy about that. So let's finish out this episode, get our sponsor, and get our sponsor goal for the next few races. Also got to repair our engine now. We have 65, almost 66,000, which is awesome. But we're going to get that sponsor real quick. We got Fairbury up next. We got Bicknell, which is what I'm taking. I'm not taking the initial payout of the north sides just because it's a lot less payout per race. It's like 3,000 less per race. Not worth it to me. And we'll have the sponsor for the rest of the season. So definitely want that money per race over the initial payout. And how's that looking? That actually looks pretty slick on the car. Ooh, top 15, top 10, top 5. I think we're just fighting for a top 15 right now. I can't really guarantee top 10. Definitely not a top 5. That's a nice payout per race, but I gotta go top 15, try to get some money out of it. The big no does look good on the side of that car there. I kind of want to make it a little bigger, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is because I know I'll get some other sponsors sooner or later. Let's repair the engine. $1,300, not too bad. Still at 66,000. Next episode, we'll have Fairbury, I-55, Lucas Oil, and Prairie Creek, and then we'll finish out with Port Royal. Actually might do Port Royal next episode too, just because that's like kind of like a showcase race in a way. It usually is. Only 12 laps. Oh yeah, I have it on 40%, so we have to move that back up. But Port Royal, then the final episode we'll have Lima Land, I-84, Weed Sport, and Williams Grove. That's going to be a tough episode. Lima Land might be all right. I-84 is going to be tough because we don't have a very upgraded car. Weed Sport's just a tough track with the AIs in general, and Williams Grove is just a really odd track in general in this game also. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the 360s. We're just starting out. We're probably going to have a couple seasons in this, trying to win the championship because we need to build up some money, build up the car. Like I was saying, we probably could get all the tire upgrade right now. We probably could get everything right there, I would believe. I haven't done the math, but I think we're like right on to get everything right there. Or like we could either get that, the wing, and probably the suspension by the end of the year potentially, or we just save it all, try to get a new engine by the end of the season for next season and really upgrade the parts next season. But I feel like if you have level 4 of all these parts and a level 3 engine, you could still win races is my thing. Like I've been trying to upgrade in this order basically just because it's from cheapest to most expensive, and honestly it's helped me out a lot in the career mode, and I've won a lot of races doing that before getting a new engine. Because I know once I get to the National Series, I'm going to have to get a new engine terribly in all my cars. So that's going to be rough. But we could win races, win championships with level 4 of all these parts besides the engine. So let me know what you guys think about that. What should we do for the rest of this season and going into next season? I'll be able to see the first few hours of this, like the comments and stuff before I start recording the next one. So let me know quickly if you guys are watching, but I appreciate you guys for watching as always anyways, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.